This is just about more control.
House Republicans bristled at new guidance from the Capitol physician Wednesday mandating mask wearing. Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy and many of his fellow Republicans refused to mask up.
We are vaccinated. We're not a hot spot, but they're forcing you to wear a mask. Not in the Senate, but in the House. This is just about more control.
This after the CDC on Tuesday said vaccinated people should wear masks indoors in areas of substantial or high COVID-19 transmission due to the increased transmissibility of the Delta variant. A high-level aide for House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said Republican opposition was, quote, moronic, after a report based off of garbled audio said Pelosi called McCarthy a moron. Pelosi later downplayed the moment.
Is Kevin McCarthy a moron, and if so, why?
I said earlier in my comments, science, 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 and science. To say that wearing a mask is not based on science, I think is not wise, and that was my comment. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
The move to remask in Congress comes the same day the White House told federal employees working in areas with substantial or high COVID community spread to mask up indoors, regardless of vaccination status, according to an email seen by Reuters. As cases rise in the U.S., New York State and California said their employees would soon need to be fully vaccinated to return to work or get tested regularly. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo.
President Biden is reported that he's going to announce soon that all federal employees must be vaccinated or get tested. New York State is doing the same.
That announcement is expected to come on Thursday, when the president is expected to roll out further mandates as part of a more aggressive campaign to control the spread of COVID.
All right, Shalom, more praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushua, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and a few sisters out there. Unto the Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. This show that we call America is getting interesting by the second, by the day. And what I really got out of this one, as you can clearly see, for both political parties, there's a great divide. And other than that, there's a great confusion. All right? The story's not sticking. So those, brother had put it up on the chat. For those that got the stuff, the liquid love, they still can give and still get the invisible thing, which makes no sense. And now they're trying to push this other thing more down the throat, down people's throat. And this shows you that this whole, like I said it last year, I'm gonna say it again, this B show, this B movie, all right, for bad movie, it's just that. The actors are terrible. The plot twist makes no sense. You know? It's just so many holes in this man's stories. Like, come on. Give me a break. So, all these things that's coming out should be evidence enough to make the people upset. And the people do something about it, because now they're forcing this down in people's throat. Now, within the White House, there's a great divide between the Congress and the Senate about this whole situation. Other than, the infrastructure bill, which they planning to pass. I was watching this today, which is going to cause more inflation. Okay? There's a great divide in America, man, which is beautiful. Brakatei Hawba Shem Yahushai for this. And it shows you that this man he's not stable, man. Proverbs 24 and 21. My son, fear thou the Lord and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change. And how many times do they change? Do this, do that. Put this on. Put that. You don't have to put this on. A few months later, everybody got to put it on. Kids can't get it. All of a sudden, all kids got to get it to go back to school. Teachers, everything like that. It's volunteer. This is a volunteer. It's safe and effective. Oh, all of a sudden it's not safe in the fact that everybody got it. Federal, city, all these people gotta have to put this thing on. All right, these are the change, and this is why you people entrust so goddamn much. There's no stability with this man. Period. He can't even get his facts right. But at the end of the day, he's gonna want you to do what he wants you to do. He's gonna tell you the things that that he wants you to do, and you have no other choice. All right. So you're not supposed to meddle with somebody that gives into change like that, because that shows that they're unstable. And Esau, the so-called white man, came and tell a lie straight. All right. Matter of fact, well, since I said that, Job 14. I'm sorry. That's 13. 13 and wow, hold on. I know it's in Job. Yeah, Job 13:4. It says, "But ye are forgers of lies." Now, when you break down the word forger, it's somebody that meddles, that fashion different materials together to form an object. All right. And this is exactly what we have. We have a masterful plan that's been planned out. It's not fully thought out. It's thought out to a certain degree, but there's so much holes into this man's story, because the simple fact is what? Is by lies and deception. That's why he does it. When you lie so goddamn much, you gotta cover up your lies. But yeah, forgers of lies and are all physician of no value, and that's Esau, Edom. All right, he has completely changed the medical industry to synthetic medication, and tell you that the natural ways of things is not good for you. It's not efficient enough. The Most High built up in a man and a woman immune system. And the immune system, whatever diseases takes place, your immune system kicks in and defeats that disease. But Esau, being a goddamn liar that he is, he came and tell a lie straight. All right? And that's what the scriptures clearly tells you. Matter of fact, let me get that since I'm thinking about it. Ecclesiastes 1:15. That which is crooked cannot be made straight. So this man can't help but lie. All right? He can't help but lie. And when you lie, there's so much holes in your stories. It's always something that's not stable. You can't tell something correctly because it's a lie. All right? Psalms 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. and that's what and their poison is like the poison of a serpent. And they are like the deaf adder that stompeth for air. And that poison is his lies. And the way this man lies so goddamn much, man, he is the devil. All right? When you look up the word devil, it means deceiver, diablo, which means slanderer. He slanders. And now Cuomo, Cuomo, which is the governor of New York, and Mayor de Blasio, the current mayor, is applying heavy pressure on the likes of the people. And why are they doing that? So that way they can bring in their new world order. And de Blasio said it the best. He said, we tried to do it voluntarily, now we're gonna do it mandatory. And now they're looking for the backing of who? Of Biden. Because if Biden gives the whatchamacallit federal workers to gotta take this liquid love, this poison, all right, then there's gonna be justified for them to do it on a local level all over. And once that pressure is on those people to do it, but a lot of them not gonna do it, which is gonna make this whole entire place be divided, man. And hey, Brakatayah Bashim Yahushua, Brakatayah Bashim Yahushua, because that is exactly why it's gonna lead to this. Just one of them real quick. Isaiah 19, I believe it's 2, it says, I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. And one of the main ways by doing it is by great division. And by that great division, before the famine and so forth, is a social construct. Those who are going to do the stuff that they ask them to do, or those who are not going to do. All right? And is eventually is going to end up turning to the point where food, safety, everything's going to be involved. These cops are going to be obsolete. And these people is going to take justice in their own hands. And they're not going to listen to their governors. All right? Or their mayors and so forth. Like the scripture says in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. They're not going to regard their kings or princes. All right? They're going to take actions in their own hands. It says, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So you be seeing a great divide, even with the notion of their lie, which is trickling down to the people. You have the people that took the liquid love, and those that didn't take the liquid love. Those that took it are looking at the people that didn't take it, like this is your fault. But them idiots that took it don't understand that they are the carriers now. You've been played. Now, yes, you got your free Shake Shack. You got your free Krispy Kreme. Your free some places the Lotto, some places Six Flags and so forth. You all these lovely perks of you getting it. Now all your goodies gonna be taken away from you. Why? Because this is part of the plan. All right. Couple more. Sirach 14 and 4. He that gathereth by defrauding his own soul gathereth for others that shall spend his goods righteously. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? And then he's doing it to his own kind. All right. His own kind is publicly enemy number one, because a lot of Edomites, Bible Belt white people, so to speak, and so forth, they're not with this program. They call them Trump supporters, the QAnon, all this. They're not with this program because they see the evil that's coming. So if this man is about to let loose on his own, how much more you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? All right, he should not take pleasure in his goods. There's none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. That's what we saw. Oh, we did it the volunteer way, and now we gotta do it the other way. We're gonna mandate this, that, to the third. This man is speaking like a true dragon. And at the last, he will declare his wickedness. And bam! Is he not declaring his wickedness? How far he will go? All right. You people can't think outside the notion of, you honestly think this man cares a damn about you. He don't. Job 18. I want to go to the point. I think it's at 7. Oh, it's 4. Job 14 and 4. He teareth himself in his anger. Shall the earth be forsaken for thee? And shall the rock be removed out of his place? And he is tearing himself. You have within his own concord, his own structure, he has great division. And he's tearing one another. Tearing himself up. Alright? Real quick. Luke 11 and 18. If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? And we've seen a great battle in-house battle with them, because a lot of them are with the program and a lot of them against the program that's going on. They may want to do it a different way. Either way, it's all in the hand of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. This is what we look forward for. This is what we've been looking forward for. The manifestation of the manifestation of the destruction of this man. Alright? He is tearing himself apart. He is doing himself a disservice. And that's the power of the Lord, because the Lord is causing divide and conquer. Meaning this kingdom cannot stand at all. That's why you have normally it's a two-party system in America. Alright? However, the two-party system now is shifting to a one-party system, which entail those that are against the other party that's in rule right now. You are public enemy number one. So this is a beautiful sign, man. Right? This is a beautiful sign right here. If Satan also should be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? The kingdom cannot stand. Neighbor against neighbor. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end it off on this. 2nd Ezra 15 and 9. No. 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe means death and destruction to them that dwell in the earth. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes. The course of their action shall stand in their power. And a man should desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. And this is truly a future prophecy that's being manifest right before our eyes. All right, and we seen it last year. We seen it last year when they shut shit down, and people forget about that. For because of the pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, which is food. And here's the best part, and for great tribulation. And we're seeing the acts of great pressure coming down the pipe, and great tribulation. All right. This is a trivial time. This is some harsh time. They're about to apply the serious pressure. September 13th out here in the city in New York. And that's what they want to take. They want to make sure everybody got that stuff. So this proves, man, that we in that time, man. All right, we in that time. The great division, what to do. This man is changing every second, and he wants the people to change with him, and the people simultaneously are falling for it because they're weak-minded, and when they're weak-minded the way they are, anything can happen. So with that being said, I hope you brothers edify. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Death and destruction to America. Shalom.